One thing I get asked often is, hey Neil, what are we doing in class tonight? Well, my answer is usually, I have no idea. And the thing is usually until people show up for class, I have no idea what we're going to do that class. I have to, I judge it based on, I decide based on who shows up to class, whether we have a bunch of new people in there, a bunch of experienced people, maybe there's 2 people, maybe there's 5 people, maybe there's 20 people. I change the class depending on who shows up, how many people show up, and kind of, you know, what we've done lately. And basically that's it. I often have no idea what we're going to do going into a class. I'll have an idea of things that I want to cover, but usually that gets scrapped and I have to change it anyways. So I just learn to roll with it. People show up, I run the class, and that is that. One thing I've realized being around all different types of people trying to get healthier, from moms who have never exercised to professional fighters, is extremes are actually really bad. And I'm referring to diets. And what's happening is people are going from one end of the spectrum to the other. So they go from one extreme of 0 carbs, something like a keto diet, which can be really healthy and can be a great diet if it's done properly. But that's one end of the spectrum. They'll go from that to eating a ton of carbs, and they wonder why their diets aren't working. They're wondering why they keep yo-yo dieting, and it's because of these extremes. In my opinion, if you are somebody who eats a lot of carbs anyways, trying to cut them out completely is not going to be good in the long run. You might be able to cut them out for a while and you'll get results, but then you're going to go back to the way you were, even close to what you were, and you're going to gain a lot of weight back. It's better to make small changes than it is to go from one extreme to the other. And that's just something that I've noticed in my years of being at the gym, working with people. Extremes can be really unhealthy. In my experience, making small changes to your diet as it is right now is going to make better long-term effects than doing a crash extreme diet right now that you've never done before, or maybe you have done it but you go to it and you can't sustain it because your body's not used to it. Small changes lead you down the right path. You're going to have better long-term results than you are trying to just jump from an extreme, or jump to an extreme, I mean.